What up, HG Squad? Welcome back. We've been absent, but hey, we are here. If you want to be a part of the HG Squad, subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date on posts and uploads. And thumbs up our video to show your support for the HappyGlo podcast. I am BB Frames.
I'm here.
My lovely co-host, hostess with the mostest is Lakeisha D.
I'm here.
She can't breathe right now because before we started recording, I made her laugh, and she's still laughing, and she still can't breathe.
My chest hurt. I'm trying to hold it.
Lord, I done made her chest hurt, so you know what that means? This is going to be a big birth of breath episode. Let's get it.
Okay. I'm trying not to do my big birth of breaths. Brittany always teasing me, telling me I got big birth of breaths. Look, I'm an asthmatic. I got sinus issues. I'm just here. Okay, I'm trying to do better. We gonna do better. We gonna grow up and grow out. Okay. Whew. All that Brittany said. Welcome to episode 10. Y'all, we apologize for last week. We did miss last week. We had sick babies.
Yeah, sick babies. We were sick.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. It'd have been some worth big Bertha breaths.
You'd have heard some
coughs.
You'd have heard Big Bertha and her coughing cousin Caesar.
Coughing Caesar.
Coughing Caesar. Celeste.
Coughing Celeste.
Yeah, Celeste sound like somebody that cough a lot.
Yeah, we need that. So we had to take a break. But we're back and better than ever. I mean, we shake back. We're good and we're good on this end. So, we did miss Halloween.
Yeah.
I did take my little guy trick-or-treating. He was Officer Mari. He kept telling me, Officer Mari is on the case.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was so adorable. It was my first time actually taking him to trick-or-treat.
Yeah.
Because last year, he was in the hospital. We ended up going for his asthma. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get him out, so we had to stay overnight. So this year, he was so excited to hear him say, trick-or-treat, thank you. What did he tell the lady? I got a police badge. I'm a police officer. Like, look at my muscles.
Oh.
So adorable. I smiled. His dad was like, send me pictures. Like, he was so excited and he wasn't even there. It was just a magical experience for me.
That's cute.
The first time mom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. Well, Bryce was a Halo Master Chief. Mm-hmm. If you're in the gaming community, Chi Gang, what's up? You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a video game character that he got to be. And my second child, DJ, he was Batman. So, and he was so excited. He had the mask and the muscles, and he had the batarang attached to his belt, and he was throwing it everywhere.
I'm sure.
Yes, that's why we left the batarangs at the house.
Okay.
When he went out trick or treating. Okay. I was not there because I am a professional special effects makeup artist. So yeah, Halloween. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Make that money, honey.
I'm so glad October is over. Because I was beat.
Because you was beating faces.
Yes.
Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And I was tired, boss, but my bank account ain't tired. Okay.
But since we are past one holiday, here comes another.
Oh, yeah.
We're going into Thanksgiving. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm not really a Thanksgiving. I love the holidays. I love to spend time with my family. I'm ready to make a family. Like, have my son. But I'm ready to settle down and, invite friends over for, the holidays. Let's have a friendship party and, potlucks or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm down for. But I know Thanksgiving's coming around and I'm excited about the food. I'm trying to skip over Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes.
A lot of my friends, they do skip over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for all you people that are already in the Christmas crackheads.
Oh, Raquel, love you. But I know that's one person.
Thanksgiving comes first.
I know one person, that's one of our sisters.
Yeah, she loves Christmas.
She skips as soon as Halloween is done.
I have been trolling her every day since October 1st. And when November 1st hit, I sent her a barricade of Christmas videos because I know how excited she is.
Yes. And she loves it. And there's nothing wrong with it for the people that do love Christmas.
Oh yeah,
But
it's an amazing holiday. You get to decorate and you get to
yes.
do it big and all that.
Yes, and I'm planning to decorate. I'm planning to put up a tree this year. Let Maury
Mhm.
have his little tree. His
Yeah.
dad wanted to have a tree. Let's have a tree. So I'm okay with that. But come on, Thanksgiving, I need my yams, greens, peas, tomatoes, all that. How the song?
Right. You
You
name
name
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for my good old ham with that broccoli rice casserole. My mama likes
Mhm.
seafood in hers, so she be adding crab meat and shrimp.
Yeah.
Then I gotta get the stuffing. I don't even know the difference between stuffing and dressing, but
I think
I don't want them
dressing
inside my turkey.
dressing is what we make.
Oh, okay.
Stuffing is for the palm skin people.
Okay.
Because they make stuffing and they actually stuff it
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
in
want to
their
stuff it.
turkeys.
I just need it on the side. I don't even need no turkey. I don't even need turkey. I need a ham. A
Yeah.
nice honey glazed ham with the cherries and it's cooked in with the Coke.
Mhm.
Mhm. That's
With the
perfect.
dressing on the side
Ooh.
and the cranberry sauce
Mm.
out the can.
I ain't
Palm
putting no cream.
palm skin people out the can. We don't make ours from scratch. It come out the can, and we are not ashamed to say that.
No.
We love all of our MSGs.
Yeah. All that.
All that.
All that. That's the time when you need to eat all that.
Yes.
Okay? It's acceptable. And that's the time I'm gonna enjoy that with some yams.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet potato yams, whichever one y'all want to call it, as long as it got the sugar, the brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, all that jazz. And I like, I used to watch Living Single, and she called it yamalo. I've been calling it ever since.
Oh.
Yamalo. This when you put the yams on top of it and you bake it, and the marshmallows. I mean, put the marshmallow on top of the yams.
Yeah.
And it comes out perfectly like toasted on the top,
Mm-hmm.
and it adds to the sweetness. So just
Yeah.
in case your yams not as sweet, the marshmallows add to it's perfect.
That little extra at the top.
And you add a little use pecan or walnuts. Whatever one you add on top, that's a little crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep, getting hungry. Fat girl problem right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
That's gonna be a very exciting time. I hope everybody else get blessed and everything, and I hope everybody went out to vote.
Yes,
Okay.
because voting was Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
That Tuesday that just passed. Yeah,
Mhm.
Tuesday just passed. It was November 6th, right?
Mm-hmm.
November 6th was voting day.
Yep.
I hope everyone got out and voted.
Yes.
Shout out to someone that we know growing up,
Woot,
Tremel
woot, go
Howard.
Tremel.
He is now the
Yes.
youngest
Mm-hmm.
African American person to be seated in the EBR school district.
ahead,
So
Tremel.
shout out to you, Tremel Howard. You know,
There's nothing. I'm glad to see somebody, especially from our childhood.
yeah,
You know, actually taking a stand and leading.
Yeah.
You know, that shows that people from Southern Lab, Glen Oaks, all of our areas, like we're able to rise up from your area.
yeah, and come back and actually do something for your community. Yeah,
Exactly. Dadris Lane is too. Dadris, he was running in District 2.
mm-hmm.
I know he was definitely going against Jocelyn Hall. No, he went against Lee. Whatever. He's gonna end up having a runoff, and please everybody go out and vote for the runoff in December.
Yep.
It's gonna be next month.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's also a young guy from Baton Rouge and Glen Oaks area, and he's definitely trying to see us do better things with charter schools and everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see a lot of our people from our age group is actually doing things. For school system, and I don't know. I'm just proud of seeing them. I really am. I'm proud to see them. Like they're really my age.
Yeah.
You know.
Out here doing it.
Right. Doing something bigger and better. Let's do this like Brutus.
That's right.
But we are going to start off. We're going to start trying to do a glow up moment because we do have a glow here. We're going to do a glow up moment every week. And we're going to start off with glow for the glow up.
All right. So this week's glow up moment goes to Simone Biles. She becomes the first American to medal in every event at Worlds. The world, Craig. The world. Yes. Simone Biles is still doing Simone Biles things, like breaking new records despite taking a year off after the 2016 Rio Olympics. On Saturday morning, the four-time Olympian took gold on the floor exercises at the Gymnastics World Championships and bronze on the balance beam to become the first woman in 30 years and first American ever to win a medal in every event.
Go ahead, Simone.
USA Gymnastics tweeted her saying, "When you have won more gold medals than anyone ever."
Look at God.
Also, Flow Gymnastics tweeted saying, "Wow, what an incredible world Simone Biles has had." Gold in team, gold in all around, gold in vault, silver in bars, bronze in beam, gold in floor, record world AA golds, most world titles in history, tied for the most world medals. GOAT.
Go ahead. GOAT.
So shout out to you, Simone.
Go ahead, Simone, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm glad to see a black person winning. That's nice. That's a black excellence. I don't know about a glow up, but that's a black excellence right there.
For sure.
I'm glad to see that. That is excellent. Go ahead, Simone. Need more like you, okay? And isn't she like 17?
She is Simone Biles. She's definitely young.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look it up right quick.
The nails I saw when you posted them, baby.
Simone Biles is 21 years young.
Is she?
Yes, she
I didn't even think she was that old. Okay.
Yeah, and she is 4'8". Come on for the short game. Come on, Hobbit gang.
Hobbit. Don't Hobbit her.
Look, I'm part of the Hobbit gang too. I'm 5'2".
That's not Hobbit.
Yes, it is.
No.
I'm the taller
Hobbit. Okay. You
taller.
Okay.
I'm right at the limit.
Okay. Well, kudos, Simone. I'm glad to see that. I hope I know you're inspirational to a lot of little girls around these times. So I'm glad to see. Let's hope she continues. Where the hell is Gabby Douglas?
I think Gabby, I think she kind of like settled back. I know she's still competing, but I don't think she's like as forth-running as Simone. I think Gabby had she used her time to shine during that time, and now she's just competing and let other sisters shine, which I have nothing against. Hey, you had your moment, let you now step back and let another queen step in and get her moment. Right, well, as long as the all black is winning, then that's all that matters.
Right. I was just wondering where she was. I know she had like a little. She was doing promos and stuff, but she kind of stopped. I know she was. They did the Gabby Douglas story and whatnot on Lifetime, but I just haven't heard anything about her.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything since that story.
Yeah. Or maybe she just took some time.
Probably took a break,
Yeah, I know she got hurt though. I thought.
Yeah, I know
I know Simone was in the hospital and for her liver or something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me, but
she had kidney stones.
Yeah, kidney stones. Yeah, so.
And that was the day before she competed to get her medals.
Right, and still came out and shook
Talk about perseverance.
Talk about black excellence.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Nothing wrong with it. Well, I have my black excellence. Well, my glow up for this week.
Yes, yes.
Missy Elliott is the first female rapper to be nominated for Songwriter Hall of Fame induction.
Yes.
After almost 3 decades in hip hop, Missy Elliott is the first female rapper to be nominated. If inducted, she would be the third rapper to join after Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri. Throughout her career, Missy had not only penned her own hits, but she's also written songs for Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, Beyonce, SWV, Monica, Sierra, and of course the late Aaliyah. One of the few women in hip hop, Missy Elliott is well known, but feels like because she's a woman in a male-dominated culture, her songwriting and producer credits are not pushed to the forefront as much. So in her lyrics, Missy Elliott has always promoted sexual freedom among women and showed her versatility in writing hip-hop and R&B songs. She's also has been a one-woman band, writing and producing her own hits when she's not alongside longtime collaborators Timbaland. Missy has had 22 Grammy nominations and have taken home 4 of them, and has also been deemed the best-selling female rap album artist in Nielsen music history by Billboard. So She's 47. So I feel like that's definitely an honor. Well deserved. Like she's been doing this for a while and I'm glad she's able to get some recognition from it. So go ahead, Missy. I
That's
like
what's
the
up.
way you work it.
Mm, I'm like, I don't think people understand. This new generation is just now discovering Missy Elliott, which I feel like is a huge disrespect to our generation because Missy has been making hits for a very long time.
Yes.
If these kids can go back to her original music, like when she was like, I Can't Stand Rain, to Work It, to like all of those, like 1 Minute Man, like the 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 production of this music back then was so far ahead of its time that it's still relevant today.
Yeah.
Like you can take that music from back then and play it today and it will compete with today's artists.
Right. And you still jam to it. I don't care. You still can jam to all of her songs, all of her music.
Right.
Like literally, when you just started naming them, my shoulder started moving.
Yeah, like
I'm super fly.
Yeah, like you can literally name a song and know it off the top of your head.
Yeah, but when she performed for the Super Bowl a few years ago,
people were like, "Oh my God, this Missy Elliott, who is this?" And I was like, "I know you ain't lying. You have got to be kidding me."
I think they just finally got a taste of her. I know she went as herself for Halloween.
Yeah,
literally, she went with the I Can't Stand the Rain, the big balloon,
the little
thing.
balloon outfit. Yeah.
It's like people didn't know who she was, but she's so relevant that y'all just didn't know. Like the younger generation just didn't know because she hasn't been here lately. Maybe I'm here for it. Missy Elliott is always gonna be a top name to me.
Right, and I think this induction nomination, which I think is ridiculous. I think she should be inducted. Period.
Yeah.
I feel like it's way overdue.
Yeah, it is.
And the fact that she's been nominated for 22 Grammys and only has 4, ridiculous.
Right. Well, hopefully this will be a break in the pattern. Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a ripple in the lake because she deserves it.
Yeah.
And it's been so long. Like she's been here over 3 decades, and y'all just not giving her this.
Just now.
Like she's not even really writing now. I don't think.
No.
She's not writing.
Yeah,
as much
she's
as
still
she
more
was.
behind the like production element of things and stuff. She still works with Timbaland,
right?
Of course. Because that's like her brother. They've been doing this for a long time.
Collaboration together, it's timeless. I love it. I hope she come out with some more music.
I do too.
I really do. It's never music now is never gonna top what it was. Like this is a whole nother genre of music to me.
Pretty much.
Even though it was you could still come out with R&B and rap and hip hop, but that R&B from Missy Elliott, Timbaland,
Aaliyah. Yeah.
Like I love how Drake still talks about Aaliyah. Like he's fascinated with Aaliyah. I don't care what nobody say. But when he speaks about her songs or takes her snippets or anything from her,
and samples it.
Yes, I love when he take her samples. Like it brings you back. Like I think I was in 5th grade or something when Aaliyah passed, but I remember listening. Well, I wasn't in 5th. I maybe been in 7th.
Yeah.
But I know that listening to her music, listening to Missy Elliott, Monica, SWV,
Brandy,
Escape, Brandy, yes, all those songs. Like I remember them. Give me a song and I just start singing.
Right.
But now I can tell you, I really won't know what's going on because it's just not the same.
Yeah.
We don't have the box. The box that you used to play and you get the audio music and you can watch TV and you like, oh, that's the video? Oh man, and you just start jamming to it.
We don't have 106 in Park.
Don't have that.
TRL tried to come back, but it's not the same, unfortunately.
It did not. It didn't last. They tried it. It's just not the same. Everything else is so technology driven.
Yeah.
That everything is at the palm of your hand. It's on your phone.
Most of these songs come out and we don't even realize that they have videos until we go to YouTube.
Yep. Basically. Like you're not gonna know about it. And that sucks.
And this
but
is
that's the
coming
world
from
we're in.
our generation where music video premieres were a thing.
Right.
Like we used to
World
look
premiere.
yeah, we used to look forward to like coming home, like running home from school so you can catch 106 in Park or
Right.
TRL.
Right.
Or or the box where they would have like every hour on the hour you would see the video premiere. So in case you missed it at 3, you could see it at 4, but you would still be there waiting to see it.
Right, but that's because we didn't have a computer.
Yeah,
everything wasn't at the palm of your hand. You had to wait till it aired on TV. We don't have that now. Everything is. I see why they call us a microwave generation, because everything happens so fast and so quick.
This is definitely the digital era.
Yeah, damn. We have definitely gotten to that. I mean, I don't mind it. We're embracing it.
Yeah.
But everything is all about technology. Everybody got to have the newest phones, the newest what is it called?
AirPods. The little ear things.
Do they even have the iPods anymore? Everything on your phone.
Yeah.
I found my old Zen. You know the little thing where it's like,
oh yeah,
you used to
that's
put the music
classic.
on the Zen.
Yeah, you can have like 1,500 songs. Back when 1,500 songs was a lot.
Yeah. And I literally found it. I threw it away.
Now you can have like 5,689 songs.
It could be on your iCloud.
On your iCloud. Yep. It don't matter because you don't have to have it on your physical phone because you go get a new one every year.
I do.
As soon as you upload that iCloud, guess what? I got all my music.
Right. Still got my music right there. That's exactly what we're in now. I mean, hey, I don't know how we got onto that. I don't know how we just spiraled from that.
Right.
My bad, people. It's my bad. So, I wanted to do an update. This is my updating part. Bras Up updates. So, 50 Cent, we was talking about 50 Cent and him, signing with Stars, getting getting more, how do I want to say this?
I got a beef with you, Mr. Curtis.
Oh, snap. Well, let me talk about Curtis.
Yeah, you do that first.
And then I'm going to let you go ahead and let your beef out.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say congratulations, Mr. Curtis, because after you inked your $150 million deal with them earlier this month, there's now going to be a spinoff of Power.
Ooh.
So, he definitely signed to them 4 years ago with Power. Now he's, as of October 31st, he jumped on Instagram and announced that his forthcoming Power spinoff will be a prequel series influenced by the late 1980s. He says, my Power spinoff is so crazy. I'm doing a prequel. Wait till you see this S-H-I-T. Shit. Okay.
Right.
We'll just wait till you see it. The golden era influence. Southside, we outside, 1988. Boom. Damn, that's when I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In a picture posted to Instagram, 50 is sitting on what appears to be a police car. He's dressed in an all-black outfit where there's another cop vehicle parked in front of him. So, not sure what that's going to do, but I'm guessing it's going to be... Oh, the cop car looks like one of the old-time cop cars.
Yeah.
So he is going back to the 1988 era.
Right.
Era to see what he go to bring it back. It's just gonna be a spinoff. Just I guess it's gonna show how maybe it's how Kanan got to that point.
But when we watched Power, it was all about Ghost and his empire. But what people don't realize is that Kanan didn't get the empire. Ghost didn't get the empire if it wasn't for Kanan.
Right.
So clearly, and they always talk about when they were kids, when they were teenagers, how they used to, hustle up and down the block. So clearly, we're gonna find out the origin story between Ghost and Kanan, and it's probably gonna shine more of a spotlight on Kanan because after he went away to jail, is when Ghost took over.
Right. So, that's when he got his power.
I like that. I would be interested to see that. And then,
to see
which
where it
means,
came from.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see more Angela, but
more of a young Angela.
This is Angela not messing with a married man, Angela.
Yeah.
This is when Ghost was actually her man, Angela.
Right.
So I'll let it slide.
Is it because Tasha and him been knowing each other since high school? They knew each other before then. They just weren't married. They got married once Angela went away because he focused more on Tasha. Mm-hmm. So, is it gonna be Angela a bit? Is it before she left?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be.
If you going back to 1988, this was like hustling on the block at 16.
Mm-hmm. So it was definitely before him and Tasha. Yeah.
Ugh.
Because you remember on a lot of scenes he talked about how he was so in love with her when they were teenagers, da da da, and then she went away, da da da, and he had to move on. So we're gonna see Angela. Yay. I don't like her.
I just feel like she's that I ain't gonna say a demon seed, but she's the one that literally brought it, like she made the turmoil between everybody. Like everything was wrapped up because Angela was this and Angela was doing this.
She was like
she was trying to help. She had a good heart.
She was
but
like that little
she
bitty snowball that someone put at the top of Mount Everest.
Yes, and rolled that book on down.
Rolled it down, thinking that it was gonna stop.
Yeah,
but it turned into the big abominable snowball.
Yeah.
And it just killed everything along the way.
Everything, and possibly her too.
Yeah.
May have been her demise. I'm ready to see that part too. So wait, are they not? That's the end of Power? Like no more finishing the storyline? Like, I mean, I don't know
because
Power had been dying.
Yeah.
But can we know? I mean, because Tariq badass, we gotta find out why the hell Tariq's so evil. They gotta come out with one more season. I feel like his one more season gotta come out.
And I remember hearing an interview that 50 had, and he said there was gonna be one more Power season, but that was probably gonna be the last one.
Okay,
which makes sense.
I can understand
because,
it.
Tasha's she's venturing away from Ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost. The whole situation with Angela thing happened,
right?
So that's kind of
and him and Tommy. Him and Tommy are definitely done because he just tried to kill you. That bullet was meant for you. Ghost. Definitely, it really was,
most definitely.
And I think that's probably what confused him more so was to see that Tommy was the one that tried to kill him. Even after Holly had a hitman to kill Ghost, that he stopped anyway.
Yeah.
But now he literally had the bullet meant for Ghost.
Yeah. So
I feel like that empire is gonna come falling down.
I'm pretty sure Tariq's probably gonna end up in jail.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he gonna try to. Well,
I mean, we're gonna want.
He is going around the wrong path. Right. You're right. He is going down the wrong path. Okay. I hope he gonna be just like Ghost.
I feel about Tariq the same way I felt about Carl on Walking Dead. When he died, I was like, finally. So, because he got on my nerves a lot and he kept doing dumb shit.
Okay.
And Tariq is doing the same thing. So, if he go to jail, I'd be like, good, because if he die, I don't really want him to die. I already lost one twin and we lose the
Right.
So,
But I think that'll be Tasha's like breakaway. We rarely see the little baby girl. Yeah. But I feel like that'll be like literally her breakaway. Like that'll be her breaking point of being like, I'm done. Yeah. With the whole lifestyle of you and everything that comes along with you.
I feel like if something happens to Tariq, Tasha would just pack up her and the baby and be gone, and that would just be it.
Yeah. I do. I feel like that'll be her breaking point.
I feel like she would go and have like a normal vanilla life.
Why vanilla?
Well, because right now she's a drug dealer's wife.
I mean, have they signed their papers?
No.
Okay. So she's still gonna be the wife.
She's still legally, but that's it.
But that's her life. That's all she know how to do is hustle. Look what she did to Keisha.
Yeah, but
she had her whole shop was money laundering.
Yeah, but
and she didn't even know it, and that's her bestie.
If another one of her kids die, she would probably be done. Yeah. Especially considering he's trying to run. He's trying to kick his way into that field.
Yeah,
so
he is. He's definitely trying to make.
And
his
normally,
way
when you run into that type of stuff, you don't run back out. But we'll just have to wait and see.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Next June. I hate how he waits so damn long. Go all the way a whole year.
Well,
killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Yeah. Okay, well, all right. So we're gonna go into some brighter news. Do I want to go bright? Do I want to go bad? This last 2 weeks has been like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. So this podcast gonna be like one too. Buckle up.
Okay, well, buckle up and hang on for the ride. Right. So, in good news, Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez are out of rehab. That's
it good though? I'm sorry, but we're gonna pause on this for a second because I got an opinion. Okay.
Oh, wait. What was your opinion on 50?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that.
Let me tell you something, Curtis. So I took my sister's advice and I wrote you a DM.
Okay.
You left me on red.
Okay. It wasn't just me. All right.
Moving on.
Okay.
Now back to Demi and Selena.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm happy that they're on the sober path, well, Selena's is different. Selena's is like a mental breakdown, so she's going through that, and then she has her health and all that too. So I wish the best for her. But for Demi, while I understand you're on your path to being sober, is 30 days, 30, 1 month in rehab, is that really essential to building a healthy future?
Yeah, that's
for
true.
Someone who has that much access to anything that they could possibly want. Because let's be real, Demi could be putting up a front to us like she healthy.
Right.
But it ain't nothing for her to pull up her phone.
Right.
And call up a connect.
Whoever you need.
And just be like, I just need a little bit to get through the day.
Well, she was 90 days.
90?
Of treatment.
Okay.
She did 90.
Okay.
So, give her a little bit more credit.
Nope. That's still too short. That's still too short. Just like the normal average Joe will go to rehab treatment for a year before they can get that coin.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's
that
true.
one coin.
Well, she's still going. According to her mom, she's still going. She's happy about being out. But her focus is definitely still on her recovery. She attends meetings and receives treatment. Okay. Her number one priority seems to be her health.
Okay. I still feel like she probably could have stayed.
Wasn't long enough?
Yeah. Me personally. But, being a celebrity, you do things the way you want them to be done. And that's true. Sometimes I feel like that's not the smart option. I feel like when it's something that serious, because
from an overdose,
yeah, and this is not her, and then this is not her first issue with drugs. Is the thing, like, this has happened repeatedly. You know, I feel like once it gets to the point of it being an overdose, okay, we need to take a break, for the next year.
That's true.
Before you can come back out to the spotlight, because you almost died.
Well,
but I do wish you the best, Demi.
I hope she keeps fighting.
I really hope you do good with this, because you have an amazing voice. Mm-hmm. Your last album was amazing. I love it. Mm-hmm. And I haven't heard it. And I would love for you to, come back and do more. With a clear head.
Right.
For sure.
Well, right now she says, I now need time to heal and focus on my sobriety and road to recovery. The love that you all have shown me will never be forgotten, and I look forward to the day where I can say I came out from the other side. I will keep fighting. So, let's just take her words.
Yeah.
Hope that she's doing better, and we'll see. Give her about another 3 months and see. She was out and about voting. She went to the gym. She's going to the gym now. So, just hope she takes it serious. Yeah. She was just hospitalized in July 24th from following an overdose. Yeah. So let's just hope that she's better.
It's something about these Disney kids, man.
Do you understand? If you have to think about where they coming from. Disney probably stressed them the hell out. You couldn't do nothing else besides Disney. When I worked at Disney, you couldn't do nothing else besides Disney. You eat, sleep, and breathe Disney. So I can only imagine having a contract.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's something about those Disney kids. Yeah. It's something that Disney does to them. And then
stress.
On top of Disney not giving you a life, you have parents who treat you like you're the parent because you make all the money now.
Yep.
You got friends, so-called friends, quote-unquote friends that come out of the woodwork who also need your support. You got family members that come out of nowhere that need support. So not only do you not have a life because of your contract agreements, you now are supporting probably more people than you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And on top of that, because you're a Disney person, you cannot have a normal life. You have to be a bubblegum princess.
Basically. You can't do no wrong.
Squeaky clean. Yep. You can't even breathe wrong.
Like, I'm just imagining Lindsay Lohan, Hilary Duff, Demi, Selena, who else?
Miley Cyrus.
The biggest one of all. Biggest one. Miley is definitely she was the most viewed when it came to Hannah Montana. Mm-hmm. Not just because she was Billy Ray Cyrus' daughter. It was because they knew her in a whole different light from just Hannah Montana. So look how she had to branch out and go totally opposite.
She went ape shit.
She did. Still is. But right now she's just
I
more
feel like
quiet
that
about
song that Beyonce and Jay-Z made should have
shit.
just been a picture of her.
it.
The
No,
entire
that
song.
wrecking ball. Her wrecking ball was literally she
Literally
broke down every mindset, every thought that you had of Miley Cyrus, the good cookie cutter Hannah Montana. She came in like a wrecking ball and wrecked all that and showed you the real her. Literally. So maybe it's Disney and maybe they do stress people out. I loved it, but I can only imagine being under contract of having to literally, you can't do anything. Maybe ABC, because ABC and Disney are affiliates.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything. Mm-mm. You have to be at every show. You have to be at recording, doing this. Look how Raven-Symoné was. Yeah. Raven-Symoné had to leave.
No. We're not even about to do Raven. We about to do Orlando.
Oh.
Another prime example.
Didn't Orlando have like a drug overdose or something?
Every day for him is a drug overdose. Do you not? You need to follow him, girl. Now that's a roller coaster.
I have not.
My goodness.
I have not even followed Orlando. I forgot all about Orlando. But literally after Disney and you don't see them for they must have to lay low for like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah. And
then come out and do their own thing. Mm-hmm. Because it's probably hard as
I'm pretty sure it's some type of contractual agreement. Like if you just want to bust out, mm-hmm. then you can't work with nobody for X amount of years.
Yeah.
And that's probably, they probably get tired of dealing with the stress and be like, you know what? That's fine. I can go take a break for 4 years. I'm good.
Right. And they probably need it.
Yeah.
But I think that would sound about right. Like literally Disney would have to have you under contract even after your contract leaves or after it's done. But Raven-Symoné went back to Disney.
She did?
She was in the real world. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to say real world, but she was out of it, left, had her own life, and then went back. Mm-hmm. Like, I guess Disney is worth it. It can't be too damn bad.
Them checks is nice.
Evidently, baby. Them checks are definitely.
But I think the difference now is that she came back as an adult.
True.
You know.
As a child, you're definitely more scrutinized on what you can and cannot do.
These kids, like you see them coming out of Disney and they go through all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. But they were under so much stress at 13, 14, 15, 16. Like, you know, during the time of your life where you're kind of discovering yourself as a young adult, not even as an adult.
Yeah. You're in the limelight.
Right.
Or you can't be in the limelight. Yeah. Like outside. Mm-hmm. I've never seen like the Disney, maybe because they are so young. You never see them out partying. You never find photos of them. You only find photos of them after Disney.
Oh, and they partying.
And they party hard.
They partying.
They party hard. Like we stayed on the Disney, like not a resort, but like there were housing. Like Disney housed us when I worked for the college program. So if you went off campus, you had no time to go off property because you literally worked from sun up. I had to be working for 6. I got off at 3, but we was going to the parks after that. Like everybody else was still at work. Magic Kingdom doesn't close until maybe midnight. Yeah. If it was magic hours, and you would not be able to go elsewhere. Like your mind was literally focused on Disney. Mm-hmm. Like you couldn't do nothing else. And plus everybody around you working at Disney, so everything we're talking about is Disney. Like Disney. So imagine having a contract and your mom or your parent is actually like making you, hey, I read this contract. There's a clause. You can't go to this. You can't do that. Like you're literally under a lock and key. Mm-hmm. And people want to go work for Disney. Right. Disney is still recruiting.
It sure is.
I mean, hey, I'm not past it. I'm fussing about it and I understand it, but I'm definitely not past putting Mario on Disney. Why not?
You better not.
Why not? Mm-mm. Nickelodeon?
Yes. Because Nickelodeon is owned by Nick Cannon. And he ain't brainwashing no babies.
I don't think he brainwashing no babies.
But Disney?
Disney is a conglomerate, okay? They eat up the smaller companies. Like, literally. Like, I'm just imagining.
They eat up these kids, too. And spit them out. Whole life. See what they look like when they come out. I'm just saying.
Whole different person. Well, they conglomerate. Well, they eating the babies. Hide your babies because they eating them all, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, we go see how Disney works out. Hopefully, I'm sorry, not Disney. Demi Lovato.
Demi. Back to Demi.
And Selena, we pray that y'all have a better recovery and everything. Selena, I hope you're not mad about, Justin and everything. It'll be okay because he's more depressed than you are.
Sure is.
So I hope y'all get through that.
And his wife will get tired of it.
Maybe she won't. You never know. If she want to stick around, she gonna be there. No, you don't think?
The world has a mysterious way of working. I'm telling you. I got a vision in my head, and if it come true, call me now for your free readings. Because I can predict the future.
She do be having some random things in her head that actually come true. Like half the things that we talk about, I've seen on the news. I've seen things start happening. And I'm like, what? What was the... What we just talking about this? Like we was talking about the Wiz Live. And we was named all our characters on who was gonna be the Wiz, who was gonna be the Glinda the Good Witch and everything. Next thing you know, Wiz Live came out. Yep. We're talking about the remake of the Wiz. Yeah. Next thing you know, I don't know. They listening to us. You need to speak your mind, speak your heart, because evidently whatever in your brain, somebody already picking it. Okay, somebody's picking it.
I'm pretty sure I'm an alien.
An alien?
Alien.
Okay.
Not the but I'm pretty sure I'm an alien.
Okay. Do you know what planet? Not really. You know what home at?
Planet Fabulosity.
Oh, okay. All right now. Whatever you say, my baby, I am here. That's okay.
But it got to be some type of weird stuff going on, because I really feel like the government is probably listening to us right now. Or it probably could have happened when I was in the military.
Or that.
I cannot confirm or deny anything that has happened to me. Being a former military personnel.
Here she go with this confirm and or deny.
Because look, if I get a knock on my door tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I probably in the next 3 days, because you got to upload it for them to hear.
Yeah, so they could be listening right now.
Phones are definitely powerful.
They are.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. My bad. You know what? You're right. We go leave it at that then. Okay. Well, so on to some sad news that happened last week. Sorry, you guys. I do have to report what I know. My condolences are going out to Angela Simmons. Yeah. Her ex-fiance Sutton Tennyson was shot and killed in his home. They just had a son in September of 2016, Sutton Tennyson Jr. Angela is definitely taking it hard, of course, because they were definitely trying to work on them together. I'm not sure if they were still engaged.
No, the engagement had been off, but they were co-parenting.
Okay.
But they still have like a great relationship, though.
Right. And
so I could imagine the devastation behind someone that's like your best friend, and also the father of your child.
Right.
And someone you loved dearly at one point in time, and for them to be taken away, and now your son doesn't have a father anymore.
Right. And the baby's only 2. Yeah. Michael Williams is facing charges of murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and possession of a firearm during a felony. Williams declined to answer questions outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters, but his attorney told Channel 2 Action News that Williams is devastated by the allegations. He's absolutely devastated. He's a family man. He was denied bond at his first court appearance on Thursday. The preliminary hearing is scheduled for November 20th. Now, I'm trying to find out what happened. So, Atlanta police said Tennyson was killed inside a garage shortly after 5 p.m. That's it. He was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds inside the open garage on Jewel Drive, whatever. They suggested that Tennyson was talking in the driveway with another man. Then the conversation escalated, and the man shot him multiple times. The man left the scene in a car. That's the only information that I see. Yeah, I don't feel like that's like a lot to go off of. Maybe because it's an open investigation, they're not going to say anything. Yeah. But I mean, this is serious. Like, you really was that mad at somebody that you just shot the man in his driveway?
But at the same time, are we not surprised about a situation like this, considering just a month ago a LSU basketball player was gunned down in the area? due to a dispute.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody thinks that far ahead. Nobody fights with their hands anymore.
Nope.
We did say that. Nobody fights with their hands. They fight with straight guns. But
it's unfortunate, but
it is.
It has happened so much to the point to where we're numb to it, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. What else?
And that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know.
Damn, the man was 37. They did call off the engagement in 2017, but he was 37. He just had a child, and he's now taken away from life because of a conversation that escalated. That sucks. Sorry.
Hopefully we can get back to the point to where guns are not the answer.
Right. Maybe. Now, we just talk about technology is the world right now.
Yeah.
For some reason, that technology seems to have the most bearing in this world. Like, I understand the right to bear arms, but are you bearing it for protection? Are you bearing it for safety? Or are you just bearing it for...
If somebody pissed me off, I'm going to shoot that nigga.
Basically. That's what it seemed like.
That's literally what's going on literally every other day in the United States of America.
Yep.
So, hey, December's coming up. Let's continue to vote. Make your voice count because we need to make some of these laws change.
Yeah.
Not saying take them away, but we need to change them and make them more efficient for everyday life.
Yes, we do. Because that's sad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And it brings us to yet another shooting that has happened.
Did I want to go there? I was going on my roller coaster.
Yeah, well, we still going down. So let's keep going down and then we make our way back up.
Okay. All right. I got you. So there was a shooting in Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
Okay, so a college country night at a bar in Thousand Oaks, California turned deadly, where at least 12 people were killed. A gunman forced his way in and opened fire. The first call of shots came in to police around 11:20 p.m. and the gunman shot a bouncer or a security guard outside, forced his way into the bar. The gunman also shot a young woman working at the counter just inside the door. Officers arrived on the scene 2 to 3 minutes after the initial call to the law enforcement as the shots rang out. A few minutes later, Ventura County Sheriff Sergeant and a highway patrol officer headed into the bar after hearing more shots. As they entered through the front door, the sheriff sergeant was struck by bullets. The highway patrol officer stepped back and pulled him from the line of fire and secured his post until more officers arrived. Now, the gunman is identified as Ian David Long, a 28-year-old U.S. Marine Corps veteran. He was dead when officers entered the bar. He believed to have killed himself. The shooter wore a black trench coat and eyeglasses and had a black beard, so say witnesses. The shooter used a .45 caliber Glock handgun. The gun was purchased legally, he added, but had an extended magazine on it. Asked by a reporter if the extended magazine was illegal in California, yes. California law bans the manufacture, importation, sale, or transfer of large capacity firearm magazines, but possession of such magazines is not covered. The guy was an active Marine from August of 2008 to March of 2013. Law enforcement had minor run-ins with him over the years. In April, deputies were called to his home for an unspecified disturbance. He was acting erratically, but a mental health specialist who met with him decided he did not need to be detained under law pertaining to his mental health. He long attended Cal State University Northridge between 2013 and 2016. He majored in athletic training but did not graduate. Police are still trying to determine a motive to the shooting. Now, the victims, there were 12 people, at least 12 that were killed, including the law enforcement veteran, the sergeant, the sheriff sergeant Ron Helis. He was set to retire within the next year.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry about that. He's survived by his wife and son. They're still working on all the identities of the victims to notify their families. They were estimated between the ages of 21 and 26 because it was a nightclub. Several other people were wounded and sustained minor injuries trying to escape. 21 victims were treated at local hospitals and have been released. It's not immediately clear whether those victims has been shot. People just running around, got hurt. One of the people involved in that was actually, Tia and Tamara. Tamara Maury Housley, and her husband, Adam, it was his niece.
Yeah.
They didn't know at first. They were still trying to find out. Tamara saw someone posted, my sweet mate is still missing. She's wearing denim shorts, a blue flannel, and sneakers. Please let me know if y'all hear anything. #borderline. And then that's when Tamara reached out to her and was like, hey, this is her aunt. Can you please DM me your information? And then they found out that it was, in fact, his niece. Adam posted, I really don't know what to say other than I love this girl with all my heart and I give my life right now for a miracle. #the Houseleys. And she looked like she was a beautiful girl. I mean, of course, you never know what can happen. I'm pretty sure all they did was know that they were going out to a nightclub and didn't think they were not coming home.
That would be their last night out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Prayers to all of them and their families and everything. Kind of sucks. I don't know why people feel like shooting is always an answer, but evidently it helps other people. I don't understand why. I don't know what it helps. I really don't. If you got some aggravation, can you just go to the gym? Can you go join a boxing club?
Right.
Can you go to a gun range?
Can you go to a gun range?
I went to one. I loved it.
So have I.
I'm sure.
Pretty
sure you've been to many. Pretty sure you've been to many. But I feel like that helped me when I was mad. Like I went there and I was able to shoot off a whole bunch of rounds and I felt like I was on top of the world.
Yeah.
That made my adrenaline rush and then I was like, oh, all right, I'm done. Like
you can turn the gun in.
Thank you.
They can take your bullet.
Thank you.
And you can leave
quietly.
Murder free.
Thank you. Yeah, without handcuffs behind your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or dead.
Or one of the two, right. Like, I feel like maybe these I can't call them mass people, but, these mass shooters are maybe they want attention. Maybe they feel like they can't go to anybody. Things could have been boiling up at home. You have a lot of things that can happen within somebody's life in one day, let alone a week, let alone a year. But why is taking someone else's life?
Yeah, but I still don't understand
that.
With all of that going on, what do these 12 random people have to do with you?
Right.
Now, if he knew them personally and had a vendetta, for motive, then
that's a different thing.
Then we'd have a story.
That's a different thing.
You came to a club and shot
a quiet club, mind you. They never really had anything happen in Thousand Oaks. Never.
Nothing ever.
Yeah.
And you took it upon yourself to not only shoot 12 people, but murder 12 people. Because you are a retired Marine, sir. And I am a retired Air Force person. So I feel very disrespected because not only are you going to shoot, you're going to kill. Because let's just be real. That's what we're trained to do.
Right. Yeah. He was a Marine.
Yeah, he was a Marine. Marines are the ruthless.
But you went. That means you went through a lot while you were in basic. Is that considered basic training?
Basic training,
okay.
Yeah.
When you went through a lot through being for all that training. You couldn't handle what was going on, so you decided to take your life with everybody
everyday world.
Thank you. That was
mind
more
you. Yes, PTSD is real.
It is, but they have help for that.
There is help for that, and considering that you've already had run-ins with the law and they reference your military mental health background and your mental health background the people that were in contact with them through your military background said no, he does not have any mental issues that are deemed, unsafe.
Right.
So please elaborate to, well, you can't elaborate to us now because you took your own life.
Right.
Which is very cowardice.
I was about to say that shows how cowardly he is.
Right.
Anyway.
But there's no record of PTSD.
No.
You went into the Marines, you came out of the Marines, you even went to college afterwards.
Thank you.
So I just don't understand it. It's disheartening, and it's very saddening, and it makes you angry to hear about it. Because it's like I have to go back to the whole voting thing again, because like people are wondering why there are so many people that are fighting against the right to bear arms. We don't want to take away the right to bear arms because everyone deserves to be protected. However, if you don't need the protection, then you don't need to have access to such weapons, especially illegal attachments.
Right.
Especially being former military and having legal attachments, because now you're making the military look bad. And Veterans Day was today.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Pretty strong. Yeah, this happened like Friday?
Yep.
Thursday-ish? Sometime last week. It's just...
So now not only can you can't go to the club without thinking you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
You can't go to school without thinking you're gonna get killed.
Yep.
You can't go to church without thinking you're gonna get killed.
Damn.
And now you can't be a veteran without thinking people are gonna think you're going to kill people.
Yeah. You can't go to festivals.
You can't go to festivals without thinking you're gonna get killed. You can't go to concerts.
Definitely can't go to a concert
without thinking you're gonna get killed. I mean,
if you can't go to Bella Noche, what can you go?
Right, because Bella Noche is life at this point, and if you can't go enjoy life, then what are you supposed to do? It's really ridiculous, and we as a people need to do something about it.
Yeah,
sooner than later.
Yeah,
because I saw a news article on CNN, and the anchor was saying it's getting to the point to where every week there's a mass shooting. And we have no sympathy as each week comes.
Yeah.
When he said that, it really struck me to the core.
Yeah.
Because
it's true.
Because there literally has been a mass shooting every week for the past 5 months. Every week. And after hearing a mass shooting every day, how many times are we going to say, rest in peace, Las Vegas, rest in peace, Pulse, Orlando, rest in peace, Thousand Oaks, rest in peace, Paris. How many times are we going to say it? We're just to the point where we just don't say it anymore because it's so common.
Yeah. That's not what I want my life to be like.
Exactly.
I don't want it to be common that I'm saying rest in peace to 50 people at a time because someone else decided to end somebody else's life because they're not happy with theirs.
Right.
People are really just out here trying to enjoy life while you have it.
Yeah.
And you're trying to tell me you gonna take it away from me?
Because people don't realize is that as each day goes on, we're dying.
Yeah. Yeah, we're already killing ourselves.
We're already dying as we're each breath you take is getting closer to your last.
Right.
So you're supposed to enjoy every breath you take.
Exactly. And and there would be one person or a few people that want to just cut it short.
Yep.
Before time. We have to pray for our country. I know a lot of people don't believe in prayer or the higher entity, but something gotta shake.
Right. We gotta turn on these positive vibrations
and
just engulf the world in love.
Yes. Please. World needs love and spirituality or something of positivity.
Right.
Everything
Michael said it best. Heal the world, make it a better place for me and for you and the entire human race.
Nobody listen to Michael. They ain't listen to him.
And he gone.
They ain't want his positive vibes for too long. Somebody made sure he stopped his positivity.
Yep.
And that's how they doing now. And it just seems to be okay. Just like this next thing that I'm coming to is last night.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West and Tekashi 6ix9ine were at a rented $8 million estate in Beverly Hills, with Nicki Minaj expected to show up later, filming a video for a song from Tekashi's upcoming album featuring both artists. However, things turned sour, and the building was shot at in an apparent drive-by shooting. Police received a call about the incident at 10:25 p.m. last night, and they were reportedly 8 shots fired. One went through a bedroom window, but thankfully nobody was hurt. Understandably, it was also reported that Kanye left the set immediately. Police say they are currently investigating surveillance footage. Neither Kanye, Tekashi, nor Nicki have yet to publicly address the incident. This isn't the first time that Tekashi has dealt with the shooting in the past few weeks. The rapper was at dinner in New York after October 26th sentencing, in which he was given an extra 4 years of probation after he faced charges of an unlawful use of a minor in a sexual performance. While there, his bodyguard, who was positioned outside of the restaurant, was reportedly shot 4 times. The bodyguard was transported to the hospital and was in stable condition following surgery. So they have no reason. They don't even know why the drive-by happened. But evidently, sounds to me like Tekashi is the common factor, because just a few weeks prior, somebody had already shot at him at a restaurant.
Right. I mean, he's not short of having, any beefs, because he has a lot of them going on.
Does he?
Especially, yeah. And this was in California, right?
Yeah.
He has a long line of beefs in California. Especially when you're beefing with people like The Game. And
is he beefing with The Game?
Yep. And YG and even occasionally Snoop Dogg. Like, these are
Are you serious?
Yeah, these are known gang affiliates. You know that, right, Mr. Tekashi?
Mr. Tekashi.
I just want you to know that these are known gang affiliates.
Your white voice gang.
Yeah. But seriously though, like these, I call them SoundCloud rappers, because that's literally all they're worth to me, is like a SoundCloud listen. Because like you have no real gangster or like no real hoodness to you. You just came up and you wanted to put all these tattoos on your face and fill your mouth up with all this bling.
Yeah.
And all these rappers want to call themselves hood, but you beefing with OGs who are real OGs. Like, these are real gangsters.
Yeah.
And you don't think that people that are Blood and Crip affiliated and you disrespect them publicly, they don't even have to say anything to you.
Yeah.
Their homies are gonna run up
handle
for
it
them without them even knowing. Because that's how gangs roll. Yeah. So I'm not surprised by it at all. And yet and still, every time I look at him on Instagram, he's surrounded by like 15 security guards. Right. But you so gangster though. Right. Because if you was a real gangster, you run up by yourself.
No, he not gonna ever run up by himself.
Never, of course.
Never.
Not. Of course not.
Because then that's gonna end your life. Okay? You can act hard all you want to, sweetheart, but eventually it's gonna come up. It's gonna come to
you might want to slow your roll up, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. Well, Tekashi, hopefully you stay your behind out of trouble, because that's not going to. It's not gonna be. It doesn't sound like it's gonna end very well.
Do something to that goddamn Starburst hair. Shit.
I feel like that's what the thing is now.
I hate
this different color hair.
I hate it.
I'm not.
I saw
a
picture of him without the facial tattoos and the hair, and he was very handsome. You just went and fucked that up, didn't you? My goodness. Just, oh my God. Mess that up. You don't see Trey Songz out here doing that. Still fine.
Ain't he?
He ain't got no tattoos on his face. On his body, definitely. Baby. But he ain't got that on his face.
Right.
And he ain't doing no highlighter hair colors either.
It still looks just fine. I'm going to need them to do... I need you to do better.
Please. Anywho.
All right. So, since we're talking about squashing, beefs,
and
hopefully that they can squash this beef.
Right.
I'm tired of talking about it. And it takes a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the last time we had this conversation,
we were done.
Yeah, we were done. We were done. We were done. Personally.
But here we are.
But here we are today. Okay. So let me get this together. Let me go down. We all know that Nicki and Cardi have been beefing for the longest. Okay. I can't. Like, okay, they've been beefing. They was going back and forth. They had they lit fight at the bazaar. I mean, after the New York Fashion Week and whatnot.
Yeah.
And all right. If y'all go back to the last, the last recording of us talking about them, and after the knot on the head and all that there, and they try to jump each other and fight, blah blah blah.
Well, ain't no day. Because, in the famous lines, I'm standing right here. Nicki wasn't about to do nothing.
Nicki ain't budge, okay? Well, now, fresh off the block, okay? Fresh off the info. So, Queen Radio, she has her Queen Radio. Nicki Minaj claims that Ra Ali took swings at Cardi B at the New York Fashion Week party in September. She said, Ra beat you so bad that I was mad at Ra. She also was talking about Cardi B's sister Hennessy, saying that Hennessy came on excuse me. Hennessy came on Instagram saying that that Nicki Minaj leaked her phone number to all the fans, and they started getting threats and everything through text messages. So Nicki was like, leaking numbers? What type of bullshit are you talking about? That's what she said on the show. She also alleged that Cardi asked her to be on her second single, but she declined because Motorsport was about to drop. So Cardi did not like that. Cardi went on a rant about how you go say this. If you're not the one leaking numbers, how is it that my sister came online talking about it, and now it's our numbers are leaked, and you didn't want to do Motorsport. I told you to change your verse. I ain't like the way that you saying how you was my coach, bitch. I don't need coaching. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, basically Cardi went on like a 10-post rant.
Yes.
Of spilling tea and issuing receipts, which she did have.
She did.
And to that, Nicki Minaj tried to rebuttal with her own receipts, which she also did have some receipts as well. Mm-hmm. And after they went back and forth for probably like a solid 2-3 hours of just going back and forth on social media with their receipts and tea to spill.
Didn't even Steve Madden comment?
Yeah, Steve Madden commented, and other
Crispy Kush video why 21 Savage was on it instead of why 21 couldn't be on it because Nicki said Cardi stopped her bag.
Yeah, like a bunch of other celebrities and other labels chimed in.
Yeah.
Both on each side. There were people that were on Cardi's side saying, no, Nicki, you never were first choice for this. Right. There were also people on Nicki's side saying, no, Cardi, you weren't first choice for this as well. So they did all this banter back and forth, and then it came to the point to where I guess
they decided
to just cease fire. All of the anger had been spilled and the tea had been spilled.
Right.
And that they were just going to leave it alone and move forward.
Quote, okay, you guys, let's focus on positive things from here on out. We're all so blessed. I know this stuff is entertaining and funny to a lot of people, but I won't be discussing this nonsense anymore. Thank you for the support and encouragement year after year. Love you. That was Nicki. Cardi B simply responded to the message on Instagram saying, at Nicki Minaj, all right then, let's keep it positive and keep it pushing. We gonna see how long this shit lasts.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so draining. Like, y'all could have been at least telling people go vote. Don't get into this petty bullshit. Like, you could have been using your platform to be so much more positive.
So much.
About anything.
So much. I feel like the Instagram back and forth, the Queen Radio back and forth, it was all pointless.
But why don't you use Queen Radio to actually play songs on the radio?
Yeah. Or better yet, how about you stop giving the trolls what they want and actually be a queen and invite another queen over and squash the beef live on air and then follow up and have another album called Queen Reloaded featuring Cardi B.
I like that.
It would be amazing.
I like that.
It really would be.
I like that.
If you hear this, Nikki, I want my 10% home.
Amen.
I'm just saying.
Come run it.
Because that would be a real queen move.
Yeah. Yeah.
In all actuality, you guys didn't even have to do any of this. You could have just surprised. You could have just both been quiet and just up and surprise everybody and be like, "Hey, Barbs, welcome to Cream Radio, and guess what I have here?"
Right.
Oh, and then and everyone would have been going ape shit crazy. It would have been like, I can't believe she's right here at the Queen Radio. Oh my God, they're talking. Oh my God, they're actually laughing. Oh my God, they're actually cool with each other now. It's good.
That would have showed that you're being a bigger person.
That could have been
both of y'all.
That could have been a segue into a joint album, which niggas y'all mess with are doing joint albums and are killing it in the rap game. But there is not one female rap joint album, and we need it.
Right.
And I feel like if y'all could get past this pettiness, it could happen, and y'all could knock these dudes out the water.
Exactly.
So what's the issue?
Because they're females. Don't get me wrong. I'm a female too, and I understand. And they're keeping the momentum going. Y'all saying let's squash it, then show me how you go squash it. Show me how you go be a bigger person and see how you come from it.
I fully understand the whole female thing because as females we gotta have the last word.
Right.
And once we had the last word, then we were like, okay.
Right. And then of course I'm from Queens, I'm from Jamaica, I got this big body attitude. And I understand that y'all both have pride.
Right.
Y'all came in, see when Nikki came in, Nikki had nobody to fight with. She had nobody. She was the only female artist that was rocking it at that time.
Right.
Now Cardi B done came in and they started comparing the two. Nikki coming out with albums and Cardi B starting to top the charts. So it's time for somebody, you got to butt heads with somebody.
Yeah.
See, when you came in, you was the only one. Now you got a competition. So now y'all have to butt heads in order to make either one of y'all relevant. And I don't feel like they have to.
And
because they both have different talent. Like, y'all are two different people and y'all both are in the same market, but at the same time, y'all, the way that they rap or the way that they come with their music is two different things.
Right.
It's two different, and I feel like y'all have your own lane, y'all have your own highway, y'all going in the same damn direction.
Exactly.
But you got your own damn lane that you can stay in.
Like, do y'all need examples of women that get together and kill it? Like,
evidently
have
not.
You never heard of Ladies Night?
Oh, yes, it's Ladies Night, and I'm feeling.
Have you never heard of Lady Marmalade?
What? Baby, you can't be so sick.
Because these are great examples of women coming together.
Exactly.
Who may not like each other,
but they can come
put
together
it
put all this
and
up
make
to the
coin pop.
Exactly.
Because, like, believe it or not, if you two get together and you do something, like, it'll probably chart better than your solo careers. Period.
Y'all ain't gotta come together for more than one album or more than one single. Like, y'all can come together for that one and that one time. And that will skyrocket both of y'all. I feel.
Yeah.
That will get everybody like, oh, they squashed their beef. Like, okay, cool. Like, maybe that will be an inspiration to these females out here that's beefing with other females.
Right.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be that easy.
No.
But damn, if they see somebody they look up to, because these girls are very, very impressionable. Once they see somebody like Nicki and Cardi, hey, let's squash it, although how hard they may act or how angry they have been or what was said.
Yeah.
Y'all go keep it pushing. Y'all go show that to this younger generation and show how y'all working past it. That will give them kudos like, okay, well, maybe I can squash this little beef.
Like, I don't think you guys understand how much the same you are.
Yeah.
You're both from New York.
Look at Chris Brown and Drake.
You're both from New
They're
York.
okay.
You're both from New York.
They're in the same damn lane.
You both have island backgrounds. I don't think you guys understand how big this could be if you just leave the bullshit alone and just, like, come together and make a real boss move.
Or it could just be bullshitting her best friend.
Or it just can just continue being bullshitting her goddamn best friend. Oh my God, I hate it.
I've learned that from Brittany. Brittany told me that's what we should start putting our hot topics part. It's bullshitting her best friend.
Because that's all it is.
That's all it is.
Because that's all. Because that's what Nikki and Cardi acting like right now. It's bullshit and her best friend.
Yeah. Well.
But hey, y'all squash the beef, so I want to see positive vibes and good vibrations come from this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We go see. As of November 11th.
Remember, I'm an alien and I speak stuff into existence. So, Queen reloaded.
Pow pow. Ow. We go see. Okay. If Nikki and her multiple personalities don't start fucking shit up. So we're gonna come out with we off our little down slope. Am I okay?
Yeah, we coming
back
up.
All right, let's come on back up then. I feel better because that just was irking my little soul. On a good note, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are finally parents to an adorable little girl. I mean, I can only see the back of her head. So, adorable little girl.
She looked pretty to me.
She looked pretty from the side, from the back. I just can't see the front or whatever, They posted, oopsie. A lovely day. We are sleepless and delirious, but so excited to share that our miracle baby has arrived last night via surrogate, and 11/7 will forever be etched in our hearts as the most loveliest day of all the lovely days.
No.
She also posted, "Welcome to the party, sweet baby girl." Okay, did I say it was born via surrogate? Did I say that part? Okay, good. Okay, just checking. But the pictures that she posted, it looked like she was actually the one in the hospital giving birth. But because I was like, wait a minute, she was pregnant? Because I saw for Halloween she dressed up as Gwen Stefani.
Yeah,
and her stomach was flat as a board.
Right.
So I was like, wait a minute, but she had actually had the little gown on to have the skin to skin contact.
Yeah.
So it's her and Dwayne's baby. But she's dealing with it. She's been posting saying, perhaps I haven't showered or brushed my teeth or slept, but I'm in heaven. I stink, but I'm happy.
Okay, that's motherhood, girl.
Right? I mean, we done seen pictures of some legs and whatnot saying, welcome to the world, baby Wade. Yeah, welcome to that life. You're not going to get much sleep.
Shower? What's that?
What? Baby, you don't get them until they like 1.
Right.
Yeah, that's
2 words, whole bath.
What?
Learn it.
Amen. And it ain't even considered, we're going to call it a mommy bath. Because it sounds so bad when you actually doing it for a reason.
Yeah. Well, the reason we doing it for is we washing off our boobs because we got to continue to feed the baby.
Exactly.
And you don't want to walk around with smelling like garbage. So you got to get that area right too. Right. So, yeah.
Yes, I'm happy for him. I'm glad to see it. Even D Wade had his shirt off, having skin to skin contact. He tweeted, "Thanks for letting Daddy watch some football. We are already working well together." I'm happy to see that. Like that's so nice. To see them parenting, and I mean, they already had 3. Dwayne Wade had 3 kids from his previous marriage, but this is their first one together. And Gabrielle Union has been very vocal on, IVF treatments and trying to have a baby. Yeah,
she's had many miscarriages.
Right, right. So this is definitely a wonderful day for them. She's 46. So she was just ready for a baby. Yeah. I don't know the baby's name. They haven't posted it.
No, they haven't posted it, but we'll find out.
I'm sure. But motherhood looks good on her. She looks very happy.
It really does.
I wish she would have been able to go through the whole pregnancy process. Like, I remember my pregnancy process. I love rubbing on my belly. Yeah. I love spinning. I literally know that this person knows me inside and out. But who are we to know?
She probably was side by side with this surrogate.
Do you know if I was Gabrielle Union's surrogate, I'll be by her side anyway? You want to come? I got an appointment. Come.
I'll be like, Mr. Wade, I understand this your wife, but you get out the bed. I'm about to lay in the bed with her so she can be like, her stomach can touch my stomach.
Right. We in this together.
We in this together. She about to get all of this pregnancy.
What? The pushing? I need you to push
As a matter of fact, I need you to lay on your back. I'm about to lay my stomach on your stomach. You about to feel all this weight. You want to know what pregnancy feel like? Lay down. You about to
Right.
get it. Like,
Let me let you feel
I'm
it.
pretty sure she got to experience it, you know, in her own way.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm pretty sure that was like magical to her because she's been wanting this.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to actually have this chance, and I'm pretty sure she was probably close with the surrogate. I know she had to sign a non-disclosure degree.
Of course.
Disclosure agreement.
If she want that check,
What I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I was actually the surrogate for them.
Celebrity surrogates get paid.
Baby, I'd just be happy. I take pictures of me pregnant. That's all. Just pictures of me pregnant. Who is it for? I don't know. It's just mine. It is. It's a baby. But I would love it. I'm
like
pretty sure the relationship
this ain't
with
my
them.
kid, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
This ain't it's somebody else's egg and somebody else's sperm. I am just
I'm just the vessel.
I'm
the
holding it and incubating.
Right.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just
that
doing.
had to be wonderful.
I just got 9. I'm about to get a really nice lump sum check for 9 months. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure they pay for everything during that 9
of course.
months.
All medical procedures, all medicine.
Make sure she ate right and everything.
Her
I'm
diet,
sure it was a list.
exercise, everything. Of course.
I'll take it. I'll be here for it, baby. Let me get that just to spend time with y'all.
Okay.
Hello.
No, well,
Can I come to the game?
Gabby, I've had 3 children successfully. I'm just saying.
You want another?
If you want another person to have your baby, then holla at me. I've done it 3 times. The baby, you don't even have to wait long for me to have a baby. It's just gonna fall out. All I'm saying. Literally.
It's gonna fall, that's it?
Just like that.
That's what it sounds like.
Yep, that's what it's gonna sound like. I'm serious.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm gonna call me like, look, I started having contractions. I understand you were at the hospital a long time with them. It ain't working like that for me. Do you want me to drive to you and pop the baby out at the house? Or do you
want a water birth?
Or do you want me to go and have the baby?
Do you want
because
a
like I can pop this baby and be back at home for my
Be
cocktail.
sitting down. We can get in this pool. We can get in this tub together.
Right.
Do we need to? Let's have an intimate family moment.
Right.
Let's come together.
Look, I can come have the baby, be back in my bed having my cocktail by 2.
Thank you.
It's not gonna take me long, Gabby. I promise. I promise.
Look, vessel right here, just waiting.
Just waiting.
So in our another news, this was just something I looked at, but I wasn't entirely certain how this is gonna go. But Steven Spielberg, Oprah Winfrey, and Quincy Jones are developing the Color Purple musical for Warner Bros.
Interesting.
So it's for the big screen again, but this time it's based on the Broadway musical.
So it's gonna be the same movie, except with singing.
It's gonna be like Tyler Perry. You know how his plays that turned into movies and they were singing on them?
Yeah.
You know, Oprah and Tyler are cool.
They are. Mm-hmm. So instead of her saying, "You told Harpo to beat me," she gonna be like, "You told Harpo to beat me."
I loved Harpo. Lord knows I do.
Lord knows I do. I really hope that's not how it's gonna be because I will be very, very pissed. I love you, Oprah, but if you mess this up, I will be very upset. Color Purple is like black gold.
It is.
It's not. It's black platinum. It's black. It's like black diamonds.
You can't mess
like,
it up.
You cannot mess it up.
She was in it, so I feel like
you were in it.
She can't. I don't think she.
Are you
the vision. If she doing it with Quincy Jones and her
and Steven Spielberg,
it gotta be a movie musical. It gotta be. You can't mess it up because they already did the Broadway musical.
Yeah.
I hope.
Is you gonna put Tasia in it?
That's a good question.
Cause Fanny can't read.
Fanny can read. I could have sworn she got her GED. She a little bit better. She not illiterate. She just literate.
As long as she ain't kicking off her shoes.
She might.
Every scene.
She might. Well, wait. They still looking for a writer.
Okay. Okay.
So
we just thinking ahead.
Yeah. They still looking for a writer. But Oprah is gonna She earned a supporting actress Oscar nomination, but she's also producing the movie with Scott Sanders. Winfrey Jones and Sanders produced the Broadway musical, but they're still looking for a writer.
Okay.
The original Broadway musical debuted in 2005, scoring 11 Tony Award nominations in 2006, winning the Lachen's role as Celie. It ran for 910 performances, a revival in 2015, scored 4 more Tony nominations, and won for Best Revival of a Musical. And, yeah. So, hopefully, they do. I feel like it's going to be a Tyler Perry thing. I don't know. For me, it sounds like a Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
You better not mess this up, Oprah.
I hope she won't. But wait, did you hear, speaking of Tyler Perry, did you hear about, he going to have Death of Medea? Medea died. Well, it's supposed to be death. It's supposed to be a funeral, like Medea's funeral. How that's gonna go? Medea gonna die? That's the whole point. Everybody go to the movies to see Medea.
Medea was like 68 when he first started doing the plays.
Well,
and it's been long. She should be about 80 something now.
True.
So
now, see, when I first started watching Medea, I remember my cousin Renee. She brought him from across the street. She was like, "Come watch this Diary of a Mad Black Woman with me. It's so funny." And I'm like, "What is this?" And it was the actual play.
Yeah.
The singing, the acting. Oh, hold me up, Joss. Like, I cracked up, dying, laughing for this Medea. But from that, they did evolve into movies and stuff like that. So it's reported that he had already filmed the death of the Medea's funeral. Yeah. I don't know if it's like her funeral. Yeah. But it's supposed to be the Medea's funeral before he filmed Nobody's Fool, before all the movies that started coming out, before the Halloween movies he actually already did. He tried, I guess he must have, maybe he figured if he died, he already got Medea. Something ever happened to him, he already got Medea in a clutch in case it ever happened.
Or maybe he had already filmed it and not knowing how the reception of Medea would
and it was
be.
Go trickle off into this big snowball.
He probably was like, well, maybe people won't like Medea that much, so I can just cut it short. But Medea ended up being a big thing, so he said, okay, well, let me just ride this wave. Right. Now that the wave is settling, now we can end this and go forth. Which I don't blame him for it.
Oh no,
because Tyler is more of a backstage person. Like when I say that, I mean he likes being behind the camera more in front of it. Yeah, because he has made amazing movies. Yeah, with him not starring in it or Medea not being in it. So I could see him, saying, "Okay, we're gonna let the Medea saga end. Right, I need to work on bigger things." Yeah. So I mean, if he's ready for Medea to go, then I feel like it's an appropriate time.
Well, it's not necessarily saying Medea's gone. It just said Medea's funeral. It could be her going to somebody else's funeral and acting a fool. Yeah. Or it could be the end. It could be dead in her. But
that's what I'm not saying she has to die, but this could probably be Medea's final film.
Yeah. And I think he said he wants it to be the last film because he said he doesn't want to be Medea's age playing Medea. Yeah. Like that's not the only thing he can do. Yeah. That's what he's a phenomenal writer. Yeah. And he does good work. So I feel like it might be the death of Medea, but I wonder how they go spin it. Like how you just gonna be like, oh, she died at the end. Like how Medea gonna go out?
I mean, it could be either way. Either she could not die and it just be just her final film, or she could some kind of way pass, and then it still end up being her final film. There will be no
simple passing.
It ain't gonna be. Of course, it ain't gonna be simple. And for all we know, she probably won't die, but it'll probably be just her sitting in a rocking chair off in the distance, just enjoying some tea or something. Purple ending. Yeah, and boom, there you go. That's the end of Medea, and we'll be happy with it. As long as it's a good ending, and I'm fine with it, because he make a phenomenal movies. He does. And I don't want him being Medea age playing Medea either.
Me either. I couldn't.
He got a whole woman and a baby. He ain't got time for all that.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Hopefully, I want to see how it goes.
Damn, son will be getting confused. Like, well, daddy, is your daddy or is your Medea? I don't know.
He gonna still have a voice. You can never let Medea die. It's been around since I was back in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
that's around 8th. The time it came out, yeah.
So that has been a while. Yeah. That's been over 10 years. So over 10 years. And I feel like that's gonna be him.
Mm-hmm.
So we always gonna know him for Medea. But good luck to it. I'm gonna go see it. I'll see it. I'll watch it. I don't know how I spiraled into that, but I definitely want to see it. My last thing on my list, and I'm done after this because this took the cake. Or the penis.
Oh. Oh my.
So Yves Saint Laurent launches a controversial jewelry line.
Okay.
So it's not something that you would choose to wear for Sunday lunch with your grandma, but if you're definitely a fan of jewelry, and it's a little different.
Okay.
If you want to be different, this is it.
Okay.
So Yves Saint Laurent just released a controversial new line of jewelry, and it includes a rather graphic pair of penis earrings and a penis pendant necklace.
Say what now?
It's called the penis dangle hook earrings. They are for pierced ears only and are engraved with the Saint Laurent Paris, while the graphic necklace features an adjustable chain and a sizable penis pendant charm. The engraved penises are made of gold brass, and the earrings retail for about $280, while the penis pendant is priced at a staggering $680. Now, on this other one, it was in pounds. It was like 215 pounds.
So 215 pounds is $278.25.
$280 for some damn earrings of a penis.
And they call what again now? Dangle what?
The penis dangle.
So you're telling me that people about to be walking around with danglings
in their ears or around your neck. So if you go out, you ready. Because they already know what you coming for. Just straight penis.
Yeah.
That's it.
I want penis in my ears and on my neck.
And just flop it right here. We'll move this one out the way and you can just flop it right here on my chest, okay? I'm not understanding why.
Wow.
Wow. But they're not the only one. They're not the only brand releasing X-rated jewelry. A few years ago, Kesha dropped a collection of penis-shaped accessories, including earrings, charms, bracelet, and a necklace. The range was part of her Grow a Pair jewelry line by Charles Albert. 1 year later, Tom Ford also released a phallic design, a penis pendant necklace, which caused major controversy because it appeared to look like the shape of a cross. I'm not sure if I'm here for that. For me to spend $280 on a pair of earrings and $680 on a pendant to go around my neck.
That's a Wheatie bird.
And it got a little black thing around the lid. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so not only will you be having danglings on your ears, but the danglings gonna look like they been in some truffle butter. Now, if you a Lil Wayne fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the image right now, and that's a truffle butter dangling. So you telling people you really bought that.
That you bought that life.
That you bought that life.
That truff life.
That truff life. Okay? For sure.
I can't. Like, I'm sorry. What would make you, why? I just want to know why. What would be in your thought process that you would feel like, I should order something that's $280 to put in my ears to let people know
I want some
like
dick.
penis? Is that serious? You want that dick?
You know what? I know one person that's gonna wear it. Amber Rose on Slut Walk. So
on purpose?
Yep, on purpose.
You know, but see, would you really spend that amount of money?
Well, you know, that might not be that much to her.
But that just look like more of a slut. I can't see that. That makes you look like more of a slut.
Well, don't they embrace that at the Slut Walk?
Do they?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't understand.
Well, that's wow.
I'm done. That was it for me.
$300 for some danglines.
You might as well pay for some. You might as well just buy some.
You know what that sound like?
What?
Mistakes you make with a baby daddy.
The horrible mistakes that you make with a baby daddy.
You know when you get pregnant and you look back on life after you had the baby and you ain't dealing with the baby daddy, you're like, I can't believe I wasted $300 on some dangling.
Why did I do this?
And there's the proof right there.
You go look at it every
so
day.
Before you make that mistake on that nigga, go buy you some $300 pair of danglings and think about whether or not you about that life.
Mic drop.
Said every baby mama in the world. I'm just saying.
I'm done. I'm done. Y'all can have that. I'm sorry. Y'all can have it. If y'all want that, feel free. Feel free, my darling, and embrace it and all the penis that comes in your life after you buy it. Maybe it's supposed to be like how you get like the crystals. Certain color crystals supposed to mean love and whatnot. Maybe you get the pendant and it's supposed to mean dick life.
What is dick life? I don't know. I'm not walking. I am not adorning myself with penises on my ears and on my neck.
Maybe it's keeping it close to your heart. Keep it close to your ears so you can hear the bullshit that comes at you. So the earrings are fuck the bullshit. So you don't have to get it. And then the one around your neck is close to your heart. So it's going to make you fuck the bullshit before it comes to your heart.
See, now you the alien now. Because that actually made some sense.
I don't know. That's what I'm feeling.
See, if YSL do a quote tomorrow with that, I told you. They listening to you.
They listening.
They listening.
They listening. I can't. Well, look.
Dang-a-lang. What kind of shit?
I'm saying, fuck the bullshit. The dang-a-lang go catch the bullshit before it get to you. That's all. That's how I feel. So maybe you'll have less bullshit in your life. To each day on. I'm done.
Right.
I'm finished with my day. Anything else? You got a quote for me?
Yeah. I actually have a quote today.
Ooh.
And it goes a little something like this. Make your life a mission, not an intermission. Arnold H. Glasgow.
I like that, Arnold. Like I know him personally. I like that. I like that. I need to make my life. My life is my mission. To be happier. Isn't intermission is when they stop in the middle of your life? I mean, of a program. Let you go take a break. Take a break. Yeah. Okay. Stretch your legs. I got you. Don't take a break from life.
Just keep going.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. As always, if you want to be a part of the HG Squad, subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date on posts and updates. And thumbs up our video to show your support for the HappyGlo podcast.
Like. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in every week. Thank you for your dedication and your loyalty.
Yes.
For us, because we're doing this for you and me. It's me. But we're doing this because it's something we enjoy doing. We thank you for listening. We thank you for being a part of this. And until next week, love you. HG Squad, stand up. Thank you for your support and good night.
Deuces.
Peace.